Hello and welcome to this video for NeverAlone EventControl. This video today is going to show you the brief procedure that's needed to debrief an event properly. Once you've had time to catch your breath back after an event, it's a 2-minute job to come into the system and just close the event off permanently. As you can see, we're already in the event details screen for Super Transmission Festival. So in order to debrief this, it's very simple. All we need to do is go onto the debrief tab along the top here. You can see the system's prompting us because the finishing date is after today's date. So I'm just going to say yes to this as it's only our demonstration festival. Okay, you can see up here that the information has been populated with my date and time and the operator that's doing the debrief. It's always there for archive reasons. So here we have the debrief summary, the points that went wrong on the event, the points that went right on the event, what we think we did well. Even when you are subscribed to the Crowd Intelligence database, this information does not get passed through. The only information that gets passed up the line is the statistical information, stuff that can be used by anybody that's not specifically relevant to your venue. So for the debrief summary, I'm just going to go ahead and put could better position response team to next year. Okay, well done received from venue manager on lost child policy. And let's finally put police commander promised letter of commendation. I'm just going through very quick things that we don't need to go through in too much detail there. The debrief is going to be very specific to your event, very specific to what happened on your event. Okay, the next fields though are when these are the interesting bits for yourselves to use for the next time this festival comes to town or the next time this band comes to town. But also if you're subscribed to the Crowd Intelligence database, this information is passed through and shared with all other subscribers when this band come to town. So the tout activity, how many illegal unauthorised sellers were there? I'm going to say there was some tout activity outside the perimeter here. You can see that's colour coded as amber. It colour codes as red if the touts start to interfere with your security and start to take your time where it could be better used on your staff and your customers, sorry. Okay, overall family friendliness of the festival. Again, this is a colour coded field. We can go from a range of explicitly unsuitable for families to slightly boisterous with caution, and then families encouraged, families welcomed. So I'm going to go with families okay with advisory. Again, it's colour coded on a traffic light system. Okay, the average drink spend. If you have this information to hand, it's always good to work out issues that are going to occur through alcohol. Very simply, the easiest way to work out the average drink spend is total bar take divided by total crowd size. For the benefit of this, I'm just going to make something up because I'm sitting in the office on a mock-up festival. So let's say the total drink spend was £25 a head. Then we get on to the psychology of it. The 3 words that come to your mind first about the overall event. So for this, I'm going to choose sunburnt, drinkers, and let's go with surfers. It doesn't have to be specific words, you don't have to use all 3, but it's useful from a crowd intelligence point of view for us to attempt to profile bands by using psychological techniques. This is something that's going to come a long way down the line with the next version of the crowd intelligence system, but it's something we're building for now. Okay, so you can see at the bottom of the screen as well, we've got a lot of statistical information. We can key this in, and we can key in the number of ejections, the crowd size, the medical incidents and so on. Or we can press the capture key, which, providing the software is being used in a control room environment, the information will already be there for us. So as we can see, I've just captured the information. This is pulled through the ejections, slightly overzealous figure there maybe, and it shows us that the crowd size was 69,264, which was 98% of the capacity. I'm guessing the capacity was 70,000. Yeah, capacity was 70,000 for the event. You can see that 1.5% of the patrons at this event were ejected. This obviously isn't a real world figure, but it's just goes to show how easy it is to work out the percentage. We can see there were 5 medical emergencies, 5 police incidents. We can see there were 140 infringements. In this case, when we're talking bans, an infringement will mean a crowd surfer. When we're talking football and rugby, an infringer would be a pit infringement. A pitch invasion. So just to bear in mind, although we say infringements, we really mean crowd surfers, pitch invaders. Basically anyone interfering with the area of play, anyone trying to get into that area that they shouldn't be in. That's pretty much as long as it takes to debrief an event. I mean, you've had me waffling on for a good couple of minutes extra here, and you've seen how much information we've captured during that time. That can then be reported on, that can be fed back to the client, it can be fed back to the security company. If the tour security need it, it can be fed back to them as well. The only extra thing we need to do now is debrief on the actual bands. This is very simple, and it's a 10-second job. So we've got the artist is the levelers, family friendliness for the levelers, we can say profanity rife. Again, we've got the 3 words, so I'm going to go with the 3 words that I associate with the levelers. Okay, Red Hot Chili Peppers, family friendliness. Let's go with family's okay with advisory. 3 words to help profile this act. Seasoned. Okay, these are going to build up over time, so everyone's going to have different words and everybody's going to have a different idea of the sort of things to put in here. Okay, so carnivore. I will say with carnivore, explicitly unsuitable for families. You can see it's all colour coded here. You can see the traffic light system in full play. So carnivore, I'm going to go with rude, mosh pits. I know mosh pit's technically 2 words. And let's go with stage dive. Okay, so it's as simple as that. That's our event debriefed. We hit debrief complete, and that locks the event, prevents any changes being made to it in the future. If you've got any questions about this feature of the software, or if there's anything else you need to know, then drop us an email to either sales@never-alone.co.uk or support@never-alone.co.uk. Alternatively, you can always get us on the telephone, which is 0845 6899 364. Thanks for watching.